Hello out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the good, the bad, and the average that happened over this weekend in DFS, let me get into my positive word. And my word is competition. This is more so suited for my male audience. Competition is a sin, ladies and gentlemen, because you should never be in competition with anyone other than yourself. That's where hating comes from. Hating comes from a man feeling he's not as good as another man. So he talks bad about that man so he can feel better about himself, or he can sway people away from him. That stems from him being competitive, him wanting to compete with that man. If you notice, people on top never talk about the people under them. Jordan never talked about Barkley. LeBron doesn't talk about smaller players. Kawhi Leonard doesn't talk about smaller players. Stephen Curry doesn't talk about Rubio. So that's why I like to have a lot of women around me, because as men want to be the boss. I'm quoting Damon Dash here. He said something that was really, really interesting. And I was like, wow, this is deep. I wanted to share with you guys. Men want to be the boss. So when you have guys around you, they all want your spot. They all want to be you. So they're going to always compete against you. Women will support you, be there for you. All you got to do is give them the respect that they're due. Men, you can respect them and everything, and they still will want to be you. So at the end of the day, guys, you're only competing with the man you see in the mirror. Because if you compete against me, you'll end up hating on me, because I know that I'm going to be great. So don't compete. All right, I'm going to leave it there with compete. All right, this weekend, I had a low score of a 92. I had a 128 today, which I won all my head-to-heads with. That's why I told you guys to play head-to-heads, because even on a low-scoring night, you can break even or maybe even still cash. Over the weekend, I had a 174, a 165, a 154 were my scores. So I had a pretty good week. Pretty good weekend. Now, let me just say this, guys. When you're creating your lineups, right? When you're looking at the contest to play, unlimited GPPs are something that you can cash in them. Very rarely. You'll probably cash an unlimited GPP maybe 1 out of every 10 times you play in it. So if you play 3 contests a day and you put 3 different lineups in, it'll every third day you might double your money, because there's so many entries. Single entries, about once every 5 days, you'll probably cash in those, because it's still, when it's big money, everybody want to be in. Me, I'm like this. I know that I'm skilled, so I'd rather go up against 100 people, 50 people, 20 people, because if I go into a contest with 30,000 people, I'm always finishing in the top 5,000. So if I can beat out 25,000, I will absolutely destroy 100. So that's why I do that. And like I said, I'm in competition with me, but I know 100 people not going to beat me, and you should feel the same way, especially if you're getting my lineups. All right, so I'm going to leave it there with that, guys. So contest selection is key. Someone asked me, how do I feel about other DFS providers? Honestly, I don't really care, because I don't watch anybody else's videos. I'm so focused on what I'm doing. And when you, like I said, if you are someone that's competitive, you're going to focus on the wrong things and you're going to fail. All right, so let me give you the 4 Horsemen, guys. I'm going with Pitcher Sensatella from Colorado. He's $4,500. And tell me where you can get a pitcher that has 10 wins for $4,500. I don't care where they're playing. He plays well at home. He's going up against a team that got 2 hitters you have to worry about in Upton. And then you got to worry about Castillo. But other than Castellanos, but I'm taking a $4,500 pitcher. He give me 15 points. I'm happy. Then I'm going to go with Reynolds. He has 28 home runs, 87 RBIs. He's only 3,700. That's great, a great value. He is look like he's on a roll now. He appears to be on his way up. Then, of course, I'm going to take Carlos Gonzalez. He has 8 home runs, 40 RBIs. He's also Colorado. I'm taking left-handed batter Blackman. He's 4,800, 31 home runs, 82 RBIs. So yes, I'm taking a whole Colorado stack, guys. If you take these 4 players, you will get 100 points from these 4 players, guys. And that will be it. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I am on to tomorrow or today, depending when you watch this video. Guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And don't forget to think innate. That means write it down so it can come true. All right, guys, I love you guys, and I want everybody to cash big on this Monday. So enjoy your day.